guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sekayi. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below and share with your friends. Like, just do the most. So today on 21 Questions with Sekayi, we have very special guests, and it's none other than the PR girls, Monde and Chichi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? I'm great. Great to have you guys on the show. I'm so excited. So we'll just go straight into the questions. And the first question is for Monde. Describe Chichi in 3 sentences.
Whoa.
And what
3 sentences is a lot, but I'll try.
Yes.
Beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful, hardworking, very smart, and dare I say, the best PR guru in the country.
Oh,
and that's what she does at PR Girl Media.
Yes. And Chichi, describe Monde in 3 sentences and tell us what she does.
That is easy. I've been describing her my whole life. I mean, I'm the older one, right? Monde is amazingly generous. She is kind. She's beautiful, intelligent. Like, she said I'm smart, but she's intelligent. Like, her mind just releases like a lot of good things. Like, every day, living with her every day is like learning something new every day. She's so intelligent.
Aww.
So, yeah.
This makes
That's
me
her.
have a sister.
Yeah,
what does she do? She's also really creative, passionate. And now I'm going over 3 sentences.
Yeah, I think
I'm going over the talker is. I could have even done 3 words.
I talk a lot. But I was going into what she does for a living. So at PR Girl Media, she is our creative guru, head of events. So if you look at all those Lusaka July or Penthouse parties, she's the one that pretty much comes up with how it looks. And yeah, so far so good.
It's great, actually. So the next question is, what's your favorite TV show? So you both have to say one show each.
I know what hers is. I don't even know what mine is, and I know what hers is.
Yeah, I think there's several because we watch TV together.
Just say it. Don't be embarrassed.
What? She's going to say Keeping Up with the
Kardashians.
That's the one show I watch without her. That doesn't necessarily mean it's my favorite show.
It's the one show that will make your head turn when it's on. Like, it doesn't matter where you are. Like, when the Kardashians are on, you're like, is this an episode I've missed? Is it an episode I've watched? So, yeah, it's your favorite.
Well, it's the most consistent show I've watched in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
If I can put it that way.
TV, so I get you.
Yeah.
And Chichi, what's Chichi's favorite show?
I have no idea because she watches everything.
Everything.
She watches everything.
I don't know because I watch everything, but currently, because it changes like over time, currently I'm loving the Mnet legacy. Like, I love it. The fashion, the business side of it, the fastness of it, the gossip, the family like feuds. It's just, yeah.
I haven't seen it, but
you should. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll check it out. And the third question, which country would you live in other than Zambia?
Ooh, any Asian country for me.
Asia?
Yeah, any Asian and Middle.
I thought it was
Middle
East.
No, I think between the two. Because I've visited both continents and I've never felt more at home than in the Middle East or in Asia. Like, I remember I loved Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur was amazing. Like, a good mix of city, concrete jungle, but with a lot of culture, which is the same, I think, with the Middle East. And I think that's what the attraction is.
Yeah, I remember you saying that about Asia, actually. But I've always wanted to go to Vietnam because I love history. So like all that history in school has just made me want to go and see Vietnam and seeing like modern content from Vietnam. But I don't know if I would love, that's a city I would love to travel to. But like I've lived in Canada and Australia. My 20s were split between Canada and Australia. And I think I would live in Australia because, well, our brothers are there. So you feel like home.
It's like a second home, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a second home. I don't think there's any other place I really love Zed. I really love Zambia. So that's a tough question for me. It's a really tough
there's nothing
question
like
for me.
home. There's actually nothing like home.
But if I must live outside of Zambia, then it would have to be Australia for sure.
Awesome. And does any of you own a pet?
A pet?
She won't let me.
No, as an
She just
animal.
said a pet.
I know. She won't let me. I've been wanting to get a puppy.
No, I told her goldfish would work perfectly.
I'm with you on that.
Right? It could sit right here. In fact, it could share this vase with the roses.
That's so mean. I've been wanting to get either a puppy or a cat. Even a cat. She doesn't like cats. But I was like, listen, a cat minds its own business. Like, it won't bother you like a puppy will. It's not needy. But no.
Those are times when the African in me is strong. I don't do cats.
Yeah.
Like a dog, maybe I can even compromise. Generally, I don't do pets. I'll go as far as a goldfish. Nothing.
Goldfish isn't even a pet, but okay.
It's a pet.
No, girls, it's decor.
You have to feed it, right?
It's decor. It
Okay, on
really
this
is.
question I'm with Monde, so. Okay, then we go to top 5 books that you think everyone should read. So because you're the two of you, you can do 3 each. I hope you don't like the same books. I don't. No.
I'm not the reader in this relationship.
I love
so
this
she
question.
can take all of them. Because I'll just say what I see on
Let
her
me
desk.
tell you what happens. I read a book and I tell her. about it.
Yeah.
And she does the same when she watches a movie.
Yeah.
She tells me about
I
it.
think it's the impatient trait in me.
Yeah.
I used to read back at school. I think studying poli-sci ruined me because I studied political science and all you do is read books and analyze and like say a lot of, can I say shit? Sorry.
Say that.
I think you are.
It's not ZNBC.
So 4 years of that, guys, I just didn't want to touch a book after I graduated. I was just like, I'm done with books.
Yeah.
But I've been saying, and she's been telling me, like, you gotta get back into reading. You know, I'm reading this. And I say, okay, fine, because I want to bond with her over what she's reading.
Yeah.
So I ask her, go read, and then you come tell me.
Yeah, literally.
It's
that's what
working
happened.
great so far.
We've got a book club on our counter, just me and her. 2 members.
Oh,
Yeah. So what are we reading now?
We're reading The Promised Land by Barack Obama.
Oh,
That's what
what
we're
are
reading.
we reading? Okay, Monde,
But
that's
to
the
answer
top
your
5.
question, I think Becoming for sure.
Yeah.
Leaning was a really good one, especially for women. And then for fun, there's one called The Spy by the guy that wrote that.
That one you
Alchemist.
told me about.
Man, it's
The one
crazy.
about the spy back in the
Yes, the
1930s.
30s, yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Earlier, that was a
She's
good one.
very
Just
good at narrating,
another good one is Oprah, What I Know for Sure. And then another one would be Oprah. I call it my Bible. A Path Made Clear. I think definitely those
Those
5.
are amazing. I love reading, and I don't know, those books are not in my top 5, but they're definitely great reads. Number 6, if you weren't doing what you do now, what would you do? I'm expecting different answers.
Of course.
I don't know. I'm a bit.
If you
I'm a
weren't
bit-
doing PR Girl Media right now, what would you be doing?
You know,
I like this question.
Yeah,
you know
this
why I
is
like
so-
this question?
You know, I think. Yeah, I know what I was doing.
Yeah, because our next 5 years as partners of PR Girl, we've literally spent, and I think that the 45 days that we spent away from Lusaka and we spent at home in Jingola, it was really refreshing because we kind of had those conversations of if we didn't have PR Girl Media and we were venturing into our own professions and careers, what would it be like? And I think we know. I think Mochi's Lounge is your answer. And I think like political communications, like we've
No,
actually,
I think.
no, I think so.
No,
You wanted
no,
to
I
be
think
like an
Mochi's-
interior designer and
Yeah,
stuff.
I did. But I think at the time that I left, that I joined PR Girl Media with you, what I was doing was more cosmetics.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, and that
products.
that was very much like an entrepreneurial journey. I was in school, but I was still doing that, and I really loved it. So definitely, maybe I would be doing something like that. I always knew I wouldn't go back in an office.
Okay,
This I always knew.
Would that be like a cosmetic line or?
Yeah, I don't know. I know in Zambia it's not really here, but there's a cosmetic line called Mary Kay. So it kind of allows you to run your own cosmetic business, but in a fun way where you host events in your home to teach women and men about cosmetics and the new line, and you kind of sell it to them. So I really like that. This was in Perth, Australia, and it's it was really fun. So maybe I would be doing something along that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. And Chichi, what did you say you would do?
Definitely, and this is my background. Like I studied political science, and then I studied public relations, and I actually dropped out of law school to pursue PR.
Okay.
I was like 25, and I didn't know. So for me, PR is like the love of my career. It's like where I blossomed. My creativity matched what I had studied, and it was just beautiful to know. Like that is definitely, without a doubt, what I would be doing with or without PR Girl. However, I think PR Girl kind of brought the creativity aspect to PR. And if I didn't go into PR Girl, I would definitely be in political PR for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I would be a
Those are amazing answers. Okay, and then number 7, what historical figure would you like to have a chat with? Just the name.
Oh man. For me, it has to be Harriet Tubman.
The slave, she's dead.
Yes. No, but historical figure. She is a
Oh, like they don't have to be alive.
Yeah, well, I think if you're historical, you are not living, right?
Mine is. Jude is alive. Make it happen.
Yeah, she's crazy. No, historical figure Monde.
No, but no, it's fine.
Right?
I've had quite a number of answers where
It's
people say
been
both.
like the living historical figure. I guess there is such a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it would have to be, Miss Tubman, Harriet. Recently, I think I've been thinking a lot about the women that fought for anything in a time where Black people were not even recognized as human beings. And I want to know like what strength. She must have had some amazing like courage and strength. So if I had to pick somebody to have a conversation with, it would be her. Like, did you just not care? Like maybe you die, or like she just sacrificed everything. Like she was free, and then she decided, I'm free, but I can go free other slaves. And that's just, it's amazing. It's an amazing story, and I would want to know what would be going on in someone's mind. Yeah, it's definitely her.
Monde.
Yeah, I think for me lately it's been KK.
Yeah.
And I say this because
That's a good one.
yeah, I say this because I feel that his story hasn't been told, especially to our generation.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm so excited about the movie about him that's coming out, because he was such a pivotal figure in Southern Africa and freeing other nations. You go to places like Namibia, and there's a
they know
street
him.
named after him, and they respect him so much. When they hear that you're from Zambia, it's KK comes to their mind first, and they tell you about stories their parents told them.
about him.
So lately I've been very interested in wanting to have a one-on-one conversation. He's really old now. I don't know whether he would be able to narrate, but I'm quite curious.
I hope the movie does. That's really cool.
Does it justice,
I
right?
hope the movie does it justice, yeah. Because I feel like in true Zambian fashion, we don't really celebrate our own as much as like other people would. Because it's true, we grew up in Namibia. We went to high school in Namibia. My mom had a job at the time in there, so all they knew when you said you were Zambian was KK. And they even have the KK inspired suits, and there was this long line of, even in their education. I learned more about Kenneth Kaunda in Namibian education than the Zambian education system tells us about him. Which, like Monde is saying, it leaves you curious.
Yeah.
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 I hope the movie does justice to that. Okay, so the 8th question, 2020 was quite a year. I want you to each tell me your biggest lesson of 2020.
Whew. It had a lot of lessons.
Just one.
Lot of lessons. Guys, I can't summarize. Don't ask me to summarize.
You want to say?
Oh, it was a lot. Wait,
Can sit here and talk all night.
Okay, fine. We'll summarize. Okay, go first while I try to summarize.
I think for me, definitely appreciating, your loved ones. Definitely. I think appreciating your loved ones and realizing that life is fickle. So you must make it count today. So I think for me, definitely 2020, the biggest lesson was appreciate those you love, care for them, and love them. Like every day. Don't take that for granted because they can be here today and gone tomorrow. So that was definitely
Very true.
huge lesson.
Yeah, very true. 2020 came by surprise. For us, we had huge plans as PR Grow Media. We called it the year of clarity, where we knew exactly what we'll be doing. We spent a lot of time planning, and then poof, COVID happened. So the biggest lesson for me is to go after your dreams when you can, because you never know. Like tomorrow, I know it's a cliche when people say tomorrow may never come, but 2020 felt like that. Like so many dreams were put on hold. So many plans were put on hold. So if there's a lesson I learned, one lesson is if you wake up today and you say, I want to do this, start working at it. Because it's true, tomorrow may never come, So we put out a lot of things and a lot of people didn't quite get their dreams accomplished. But if you do get a clear day and a day where you can, go for it. Do what you want now. Like today is it. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Live.
Question number 9. What's your favorite song? I just want you to both tell me the title.
You know what? I'm laughing because I know I have a favorite song
Of all time?
of all time.
Or
Currently.
That's the way love goes.
I'm happy that she's singing because I was about to hit them with singing.
That's the way love goes.
I don't sing.
You will sing.
That's the way love goes. Janet Jackson.
Woo!
For
Mine,
sure.
turn. Beat that.
I think I'm currently liking Roberto. I haven't heard it today. You introduced me to that song.
Lights down.
Lights Down, that and Mikasa Malema.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to sing.
I can't sing. Like I would die
Dickens.
before I sing in public. I don't even sing in the shower. I'm just not the singing type. Like I probably have to have a whole bottle of champagne.
As a singing type.
And
Just sing.
I don't sing.
Going to do this.
No, really, I'm this person.
Okay, hum it.
No. That's even worse. That's even worse.
Go down, pick it up. Go down,
That
pick
is
it
not
up.
the song.
Yeah.
That is.
Snap! That is Your Maps and Burner. Oh, Lights Down. Okay. No,
Also,
it's not.
are you just
I
going
was
to
attempting to help you.
sing
See?
Malema then? Because I know you like that.
That one is hard.
Yeah, because it's not your language.
That one is hard.
Yes.
Are you seriously not even going to hum along?
Like she's not nodding her head or anything.
No. Wow.
Okay, let's go to question number 10. What's your favorite thing to do together? Apart from beer,
Everything?
We do everything together.
No, we do.
But favorite thing,
It
it has to be watching TV.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. I enjoy watching TV with you.
Yeah. It's our thing. Like we love actually the whole couch moment.
Yeah.
Because even a day like today when we've had a million things to do.
Yeah.
We've had a face full of makeup and we just yank off the weave and then we both take off the makeup at the same time and we say, okay, you go shower and then I'll go shower and then okay, in 5 minutes on the couch.
Yeah.
And we make tea or pour. Those are the good days, okay?
Yeah, those are the good days.
Yeah. So I think routines, relaxed.
Yeah, like relaxed routines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Okay. Number 11, ask me a question.
Ask you a question?
Yes.
Are those real
Oh,
dreads?
Okay.
Yes, they are real.
Cool. It's so Chloe and Haley.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Someone told me that last time.
Someone told you, yeah? Like even your complexion and everything.
Yeah, and her face.
Because you know the dreadlocks, like, sorry, I don't mean to sound like a colorist, but
Yeah.
like some dreadlocks just don't fit like a skin type.
Okay.
But I like the way you've matched like the brown,
The
the color.
That's nice.
Like it's very nice.
I think so too.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's very nice. You look gorgeous.
Well, you still have to ask me a question.
Oh man, I thought I would just slide into the house. Did you see that? I was like, yeah, I like it too. Ooh, what question? You know what? I'll hit you back with one of your own questions, which is, what are your top 5 reads? Because you did acknowledge that mine were really nice.
The
But
books.
yeah, the books.
Okay, I think unlike I read fiction
Ah, okay.
as well. Yeah, so my top 5, the first one is The Richest Man in Babylon, talks about finance. I now have 10, so I'll just pick the 5 that will come to my mind. Then Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. We Are Going to Need More Wine by
Gabriel
Union.
Union. Yes, I read the
haven't
summary
read
for
that.
that one.
Yeah.
I did. I'm a Gab Union fan.
Wow.
have to read the book, the full book.
Okay. Bring it over and we'll read it.
Yeah, then
With
Americana.
wine.
Yes, with wine.
Americana.
Americana.
Yes.
I've heard good, yeah.
And the 5th one will be, what did I pick? Let me pick a Zambian one. The only Zambian book that I really, really love. It's called A Cowrie of Hope.
Oh wow. I've only read one Zambian book,
That
which
one,
is
Nobi from here.
Nobi from here.
Natasha.
Natasha Omokodian.
Omokodian, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Nice.
moving on, number 12,
Ooh.
favorite quote.
Quotes.
Yes, just one quote each.
YOLO.
And she's done.
Wow.
Mine is Selabi, which is almost just like.
Mine has to
Carpe
be
diem.
Carpe
Carpe
diem.
diem.
Yeah, Carpe
Yes,
diem.
yes,
Carpe diem for me is like it every time.
So
Like
you guys just said the same quote in different ways.
Yeah.
I guess the vibes are the same. You know, it's just YOLO, Carpe diem. You know, just
Yeah.
go on, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay, number 13. One thing that's on your bucket list.
Bora Bora.
Oh,
That was like, it's really there. It's just, yeah.
bucket list,
For sure.
guys.
It's not bungee
There's so
jumping, that's
many
for
things
sure.
for Chichi. Look,
Things, guys, there's so many things. Why are you just asking one?
Summarizing.
Oh, no, but I want to do a lot of things before I die. Okay, so 2 things. I definitely want to like have like a week in the most luxurious, amazing city apartment in New York,
Yeah.
and like throw a dinner party with like my favorite people.
Oh, yeah, it's exactly.
Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing?
No.
You're so
Sorry. You know, I just remembered something funny Mom told me, and I laugh.
You know what? Her and Mom love to gossip about me when I'm not in the room. She'll eventually tell me what.
No, just go on. What's the second? She gave you a chance for number 2.
That.
Also, that's
And then,
one.
That's one.
yeah, so a week in New York at like the most luxurious penthouse party in New York City, and then I just host like a lavish dinner party for like my loved ones, people I love, like adore. Yeah, and then
So like them make it to New York or how?
dude, it's
What's
a
the
bucket list. It's a bucket list for a reason. It's a
But
bucket
it
list.
needs to be attainable.
But so you're saying I can't have that?
Because you love a lot of people.
But we'll just downsize, okay?
Okay.
We're learning to summarize.
Okay.
When there's already on her mind, she's already thinking about logistics.
I know, right?
It's like,
And
Not an
then-
American visa is difficult to get.
No, listen.
No,
no.
I'm kidding.
I'll
I'm
be
kidding.
rich.
yeah.
I'll be rich. So it will be small issue, you know?
yeah.
Small issue. Just logistical things, you know. Pass it over to my assistant. Guys, it's a bucket list for a reason, right? So
No, it's a fun one. I like it.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll be invited.
But then,
Guys, I've spent so much time on number 1 that let's just leave it. I won't even go to number 2.
Yeah,
no, you need to have a number 2.
1, because she's thinking like the first one is so fun.
I'm not saying it's so like.
No, she can go with number.
No, guys, number 1.
You can okay.
Okay, fine. The number 2 is actually just going to New York. I planned to go. We planned to go to New York for my 35th. This was like 6 months ago, and we didn't because of COVID.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, I want to go to New York. I want to go to New York. I want to have like fun in New York because that's like what my mind is set on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll decide on the types of fun and the complications, right?
Yeah, I like that one. I'll come to New York with you.
Okay, and the next question is: are you a morning person or a night person?
Definitely not a morning person.
Yeah, she's definitely not a morning person.
I am not a morning person. I have to teach myself to be happy and chirpy in the morning. I'm not at my I understand you think sharper, for sure, but it's not, my mood is not going to be nice in the morning, no.
Okay. But you know what, I actually think that's just something you've told yourself.
Yeah?
Because you're chirpy in the morning for sure. Like you talk a lot you talk a lot all the time, but you're happy in the morning.
Okay, let's try tomorrow. Let's see how I feel. Because we've got an early morning tomorrow.
Oh, is that still on?
Maybe. Oh wait. Are you asking for me or for you?
Like now is not the time. So I'm no, like that question does not apply to me.
How does it not?
I'm happy in the morning. No, like I'm happy in the morning, I'm okay in the morning, I'm okay in the evening.
Answer the question, madam. Answer the question.
It's like non-conclusive.
Are you a morning person or an evening person? It means when are you at your best?
Yeah, like
all the time.
Your
like,
best
I don't mind. Like I'm good in the morning, I'm good in the evening.
You're thinking like, I think of it as work, I think. Like, okay, if you had a choice.
Like let's say you're on holiday, would you just happily wake up in the morning? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Would you happily wake up in the morning?
It's possible that she would. She said you had to say she would.
That's the whole point. You're waking up to this beautiful world that you've traveled to.
Yeah, you know what? I guess she wakes up, has tea, reads. I guess, yeah, she's a morning person. And at night.
She's an all-day person. This is the second
she's an all-day person. I guess, yeah.
Number 15, if you could trade lives with anyone in the world for a day, who would it be?
Ooh.
Definitely Oprah for me.
Oh, I know you were going to say that.
Definitely Oprah for me. It's a thin line between Oprah and Kim K. I said that for her.
That's like 0 to 100.
In the morning, Oprah. At night, Kim.
My
I think.
Oh my goodness. In the morning, Oprah. At night, Kim. Yeah. I won't even ask further questions. For me,
but on a serious note, definitely Oprah.
It has to be, man. It has to be J-Lo.
Yeah, I knew that. I thought that in my mind.
I love J-Lo. I love her, like her entrepreneurial spirit. I love her family life. I love how loudly she loves, because I love loudly. Like if you follow me on my socials, you know. Yeah. I would want to be J-Lo. I see so much of myself in her. So I think it would be easy.
I knew it.
You knew it?
Even before you said it. I knew it would be J-Lo.
For sure.
Number 16. One thing that you do that annoys the other. Like, Chichi, what do you do that annoys Monde? Or maybe you should tell us what Monde does that annoys you. And Monde, tell us what.
I know exactly what she does and annoys me. That's probably the only thing that makes us argue to this day. I hate it when she touches my stuff.
Like, don't touch my stuff.
Like,
don't touch. She's obsessed with like beauty products.
Chichi that touches your stuff and not the
other way around.
She doesn't have anything interesting.
You know what? It's because she steals. Like Monde takes my things. It takes me like maybe a year to figure out that she's taken it. Like maybe it would just be sadly like earrings or like something that I don't use.
No, like, you know what? I've got an amazing trick. I just say you gave it. You don't remember? You gave this to me.
Yeah. So maybe she she like hugs it for like 3 months, and then I don't even remember if I gave it to her or not. But like,
now she knows.
Yeah.
See what you did.
No, but you thought I didn't know, but I knew though. I knew, like, I just, I tell her a lot, like, like my older sister, Jean, like, kicks in really fast with her when I just let her have her way. She thinks I don't know, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
These kids.
Oh, wow.
What does Monde do?
No, like for me, she's really not an irritating person, hey? She's very like...
You're irritating.
No, I am. I am. Like the other day, I made a pot of tea and I went into her room and I literally like didn't give her any choice. It was 2 a.m. And I was like, we're drinking tea and we're talking. And I know like I was being irritated. She laughed hard for like 10 minutes.
I just sat like, have you ever seen things happening around you? Because she offered me a cup of tea and I'm like, oh, actually that would be good. It was late. But I thought, oh, then I'll just sit in bed, read my book and drink my tea and, doze off. Little did I know that she had this whole plan of, us drinking tea in bed and chatting. And this is like 2 a.m. and she talks all day. So at that point I was just like, this girl is crazy. And I was just laughing the whole time.
I had it. So I know like I do little things that irritate her. Like I know, but I don't care if I irritate her. Like deal with me. I'm your sister. Yeah, I'm the irritating one. I will gladly claim that. She's not really irritating. I think the only thing that she does, like she never does dishes. Like this girl does not do dishes. I saw once on Twitter, how like there's that post that says in what order do you do your dishes, like glasses first or cutlery. And like I wanted to send it to her just so she could feel like the normal person does dishes. But even then I don't think I'm irritated by it because I find washing dishes therapeutic. Like just sorting everything.
Dishes. It's not my thing.
Like
dishes and laundry.
But it can be irritating though because she does this thing where she takes the dishes and then just keeps them away. Like it's neat, but they're away. So it's like, if you had time to pack them away and like sort them out, but away, why didn't you just wash them? But
I don't know. It's just not my vibe.
And number 17, how do you like your eggs?
Ooh,
sunny side up.
Sunny side up.
Both of you?
Yeah, sunny side up running. Yeah, no, sunny side up. Scrambled is like the lazy cooking breakfast for like 5 people, 4 people. So you just crumble it up. But like if we have time, scrambled. No, sunny side up. Yeah.
Okay, number 19. What do you bring with you everywhere you go, apart from your phone?
Ooh, for me, it has to be, I think in the last year, it has to be coconut oil. It's so good for my skin because I have really dry skin.
Like you bring it with you?
Yeah, like I always take it everywhere I go. Like it's the one thing that I cannot forget. Like I'll always be like, even when we're going home, I was like, oh, I have to take my coconut oil. Because like worst case scenario, like I don't have like my products. Like coconut oil works for your hair, it works for your skin, it just works for everything.
That's a very difficult question for me.
Because she packs everything.
I pack everything. Like even if I'm just going to ShopRite, I'll make sure I have hand cream, like a lip ice, like little things to just make sure I survive out there in case of anything. So that's a difficult one. But if I have to pick one, it has to be my ATM card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. She's the money person. Like people don't know. Like we have a joint account. We have like a sister joint account. Because we hang out together so much and we're always together.
Yeah.
And I don't like carrying cash. I don't like the admin. So she pays. And I think people just think like this sister is such a freeloader.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like that they think that, but we have like a joint account. So every time we go out for lunches or we go out shopping,
but you're like the online banking person.
Yes, but like, I do all like online.
She does all online banking, and then
so
I
she
do the
needs
swiping.
me to do anything because she likes to look rich. She loves it. She loves taking out that bank account.
I wouldn't mind that role either.
Putting it on and saying yes, swipe.
No, it's not that shallow, guys. Like.
No, really.
Paying the bills is part of life, right?
Okay, the next question. Would you like to who would you like to play you in a movie? If there was ever a movie about you.
Wow. You know what? I thought that, one day I'm gonna write a book based on like my PR career. But the way that my 30s have planned out, my personal life is lit.
You think?
I think my personal life is lit. Like even I get thrown by like people I meet. I think maybe I'm an open book, pun intended. Like, so I think that would make a great story. But if somebody had to play it, a Zambian actress?
Anyone in the world.
You know what? It would have to be, who's that Australian actress? Monde, you love her.
Nicole Kidman.
No, definitely not Nicole Kidman.
I mean, she's Australian.
No. She's got the Australian accent. She's fat and she's like really like, dude, like, okay, imagine she's black. Okay.
Robbie Wilson.
Yes. I would want her to play me.
She's so hilarious. I love her.
Yes. Because
she lost all the weight now though.
No, I haven't seen her recently.
Yeah,
good for her. Good for her. If it's a healthy thing, not that we're saying that no, I loved you before and now listen, that's not what I'm saying. But I think
no one is overthinking you.
I know, right?
Man, but you know what? A lot of the times you have to watch what you say because like people like to take things out of context. You just have to be a bit sensitive.
Yeah, so you just always have to give disclaimers like I said congratulations or happy good for her because I'm assuming it's a good thing that she's lost the weight. Yeah. But she would make an amazing Chichi.
She's so funny. I
think she would make an amazing Chichi, right?
She would make an amazing Chichi, yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Who'll play you?
Oof. Man, like I'm not big on TV, like, especially now with what TV has become. Who would I like?
I know who would play you.
Who? Tell me.
I know who would play you. I think that actress. I mean, look, we're looking at personalities and not the skin or anything. I think Monde, you're very calm, collected, but like you open up like to people like when you come. So it has to be like, that new Lupita Nyong'o vibe. Huh? You know how like Lupita shook the world when she did that dancing video?
Yeah.
And we're like, girl.
Well, you've been hiding all of that goodness.
I know, right? And I saw Sierra comment like, yes. And I was like, yeah, maybe Sierra has been teaching her. But yeah, like Monde's like that,
like you reckon Lupita would play with me?
Like she would, because she's got
nice
that
pick.
like,
I love Lupita.
Yeah, like reserved, but then she can have fun when she's put in a role. Like, because I think your character would be like fun in doses, But then the rest of it is like, oh, I'm a mini Oprah. I'm having my morning routine, Chichi. You're disturbing me. Yeah. And then you go to like oh my gosh, I'm Kim Kardashian and we're gonna throw a party and pass me the Jameson. That is you, like the two, like that's her.
So you was right about being Oprah and Kim.
Yes. No, she was. Oh no, that was not a joke. That was not a joke. Like, trust me, I know her, but other people are confused because they never know which Monde they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, the next question. What's your favorite meal kit flavor?
Chocolate flavor milk kit. I love it. It's delicious. It's so smooth.
No, it's always vanilla for me. I love the vanilla one.
Do they have a vanilla?
Yes, they do.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, vanilla. Last question. How do you define success?
Happiness. Like if there's anything that 2020 and this COVID pandemic has taught me, is that peace of mind, true and genuine happiness. I think a lot of people are out there chasing success in form of money, property, maybe even jobs, like your ambition or your professional career, and yes, all of that is great. But now at like 35, I realize like true happiness is success. Like just being happy with how you live your life, the people around you, you know, the peace of mind when you wake up in the morning. Like just being peaceful enough to enjoy the sound of the birds, or if you're living in the city, the honks of the traffic, but just being in a good mind, good mental space, being in, you know, around good friends, supportive friends, loving family, just that, just genuine happiness.
That's beautiful. I really like that. I think Chichi earlier when you were asking us the question, she mentioned we spent 45 days in Chingola. And I had this conversation with one of my cousins. And, I was like, you know what, I think I had like an aha moment, if I can call it that, And for me, I can finally, because before that was a tricky question. But now someone asking me that is probably one of the easiest questions. And it's like conscious living. Being conscious, being alive in the moment, very linked to what Chichi is saying. Actually appreciating and hearing the chirping birds or the noisy traffic. Me living this moment, appreciating the questions you're asking me, answering them honestly, and being able to remember and feel this moment, being present. I think that is truly, truly the definition of success. And it really does dive into love. It does dive into peace. It just spreads out into everything.
Even just purpose. Like you live a much more purpose-led life when you just know, like it hasn't always been like this. And trust me, like I have struggled because I'm probably the most ambitious person. And I used to put so much pressure on myself. Like I have to attain a certain level of success at a certain age. And I think in the last 2 years, I've just learned like, girl, you're not gonna, like getting a top client is not gonna make you happier. Wearing the most expensive clothes is not gonna make you happier. Having even the best of friends that don't care to call you and say, listen, you mentioned that you've got cramps, I'm going to pass through and bring you chocolate. Just little things like that. But being woke to them. I think that's the thing. Being woke.
Being alive,
Being alive. Like
it gives you a chance, like you even make sound decisions. Because life is happening to us all the time. We're being hit with challenges, with good and the bad. But when you're conscious and like Chichi is saying, you're anchored, you're alive.
Founded.
You're able to think through things and make good decisions, for yourself. And if you make a wrong one, you're conscious enough to make a turn and make it right. Without beating yourself
to call
down.
yourself out on the wrong turns you took, but not beating yourself down about it, because you're alive to it. You remember the day you made the decision, how you felt, why you made the decision. So it's so much easier to, step back and say, I made a mistake on that decision. And it doesn't make you unhappy. It just makes you wiser and you try better. But that is the happiest place to be. Just that, it's amazing.
Wow, it's deep, you guys. I can't remember the next question. Okay, that was number 21 though. The questions are done.
Yay.
But I'm going to hit you with one more. What did Kim Kardashian do?
If
Pop
what?
the champagne!
Maybe take a nude shoot.
Hi, this is Monde. Okay, you said Chichi. I wanted that reaction.
She stole my name.
I wanted that reaction.
This girl just stole my name.
Okay, I'm joking.
I should probably start.
She looked at me like, what am I going to say now?
Is this part of a game? Okay, focus.
Okay,
focus.
Cool. Just joking. Serious now.
You go.
Hi, this is Chichi from PR Grow Media.
Hi, this is Monde from PR Grow Media.
Please subscribe. Sekayi Tegere, our girl, on YouTube. Follow. We have so much to talk about, and you guys can find out.
Fun stuff.
Subscribe now. Also follow PR Grow Media, which is run by my sister and I, and she will tell you what the social handles are.
It's so simple, guys. PR Grow Media on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to personally follow me and Chichi, we also have pages, Monde PR Girl and Chichi PR Girl on Facebook, Monde PR Girl on Instagram, and
Chichi PR Girl.
Did you change it?
Chichi PR Girl on Twitter.
Oh, I thought it was Chichi. It was Chichi before.
No, Chichi. Girl.
Oh, my bad. Well, then, Monde PR Girl and Chichi PR Girl
Chichi PR
on
Girl.
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
So that is PR Girl Media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Monde PR Girl on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Chichi PR Girl on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Bye. We have to go. I know.